Well, another disease of decades past is making a comeback. The World Health Organization said today the spread of polio is an international public health emergency. Polio is a horrific disease. It can cripple young children. It hasn't made its way to Canada yet, as measles has. But as Christina Stevens reports, a campaign of misinformation is fueling its spread in countries like Pakistan.
UNICEF is in war-torn Syria and neighboring refugee camps, trying to vaccinate as many children as possible in the face of a polio outbreak.
There would be huge lineups, and they were just there because they would do anything to protect their children.
The World Health Organization has declared the spread of polio a public health emergency of international concern.
This is an unprecedented amount of spread early in the year like this.
10 countries around the world are affected by polio, but most concerning is the international spread from Pakistan to Afghanistan, Syria to Iraq, and Cameroon to Equatorial Guinea, countries where vaccination programs have been hampered by internal violence. Pakistan is of particular concern, where thousands of children are unvaccinated because the Taliban are telling Pakistanis that polio vaccines are an American plot to sterilize their population. Canada was declared polio-free in 1994, and high vaccination rates means a very low risk. But the WHO says with the ease of travel these days, disease can spread quickly.
If the job of polio eradication is not finished, the risk of disease in countries like Canada sporadically is going to be much more substantial than it is today.
Dr. Alison McGeer says Canada has a responsibility to support international programs aimed at eradicating polio in affected countries.
Our fight against infectious diseases, it's no longer local, right? Infectious diseases, all infectious diseases are a global issue now.
A recent example is the measles outbreak in BC and measles scares in other parts of the country. Some parents have moved away from vaccines over the past few years due to perceived health concerns, a move health officials here are trying to combat. While overseas, the largest polio immunization campaign in the history of the Middle East has been launched.
We'll be reaching 23 million children.
The goal? A polio-free world. Christina Stevens, Global News, Toronto.